Hello guys, welcome back to a new topic for Unit 1, Week 5, Well-being.
And this time it is on blood circulation.
Yes, very important topic. So let's go through it. So the first question is, how many liters of blood do we have in our body?
So imagine someone who is 165 centimeters. How many liters of blood do you think is there in their body? Is it 5 liters? Is it 10 or 20 liters?
Yes. And do you think it depends on your weight? Like if you weigh 60 kilo or 80 kilo, it's the same? Because everybody, the body is the same. So here the answer. Between 4.5 to 5.5 liters in average for adults.
So that is the amount of blood. There's a lot of water as well, which is not counted. So this is only the blood. So the purpose, today we will learn about blood circulation to be able to explain methods of taking care of circulatory systems for normal functioning, together with creating works of visual art by applying principles of forms and blank space, and acting in compliance with orders, requests, and instructions heard and read.
Alright, let's go to the vocabulary. So the first one, heart, that's organ.
Second is blood, which is the red and the blue colored liquid in your body.
And the vein, it's what you see like the strings, blue and red. It's what makes the circulation.
So the next word is artery. So now vein and artery are very similar. The vein has blue blood and the artery has red blood. So the vein takes carbon dioxide from the body to the heart, and the artery takes oxygen from the heart to the rest of the body.
The second last, white blood cell. White blood cell. We will see this during the lesson, what is the difference between white and red cell.
And last is red blood cell. Okay.
We will see this during the lesson. So why do we need blood? Can we live without blood?
Yeah, think about it. Like when you get hurt, you see blood coming out of your body, you get scared. So think about it. Is it important? Is it not important? Do you need it? Do you not need it?
If you see some action movies and you see someone get shot, do you think they die because of the bullet or because of no blood anymore, losing a lot of blood? So the answer. So we need blood to bring oxygen and nutrition to all the parts of the body so they can keep working.
So what you learned in the previous lesson was the lungs take in oxygen, and then the lungs give the oxygen to the blood. So the blood takes oxygen to all the parts of the body, and it also takes carbon dioxide away from the body to the lungs, and then from there it goes outside the nose.
That blood also fights infections and carries hormone around the body. So here you see the diagram.
So here we have the parts of the heart. The heart has 4 compartments or 4 chambers. Okay. The biggest red pipe or artery is the aorta, and the 4 chambers are called the right atrium, the right ventricle, the left atrium, and the left ventricle. Okay, so A is small, so A is on top, V is big, so V is in the bottom. Remember it that way.
All right. the biggest and most important arteria, we say, the artery takes the blood from the heart all around the body.
So here we have an artery, and they cut the artery to show you that it has white blood cells, red blood cells, and small platelets. Okay, so if you go ahead. So your blood has three cells, most important. The red blood cells carry oxygen. Okay, so all the gas, oxygen, carbon dioxide is in the red blood cell. The white blood cells are like soldiers in your body. So if you have COVID, then to fight the COVID, your body produces more white blood cells. So they are like they help in your immunity. And the last is platelet. So if you fall down and you get hurt, then you see that there's a very hard skin where you have got hurt. That is because of the platelets.
Okay. So you have animation, how it works.
So what has happened here is this boy has got hurt here, and so now the platelets are going there and they're forming a hard skin. Okay, so this is where this is called a scab.
So a little video, take notes of whatever they say, and then join after the video.
Your heart is a pump. It's a muscular organ about the size of your fist and is located slightly left of center in your chest. Your heart is divided into the right and left side. The division protects oxygen-rich blood from mixing with oxygen-poor blood. Together, your heart and blood vessels comprise your cardiovascular system, which circulates blood and oxygen around your body. In fact, your heart pumps about 5 quarts of blood every minute, and it beats about 100,000 times in one day. That's about 35 million times in a year. Oxygen-poor blood, blue blood, returns to the heart after circulating through your body. The right side of the heart, composed of the right atrium and ventricle, collects and pumps the blood to the lungs through the pulmonary arteries. The lungs refresh the blood with a new supply of oxygen, making it turn red. Oxygen-rich blood, red blood, then enters the left side of the heart, composed of the left atrium and ventricle, and is pumped through the aorta to the body to supply tissues with oxygen. 4 valves within your heart keep your blood moving the right way. The tricuspid, mitral, pulmonary, and aortic valves work like gates on a fence. They open only one way and only when pushed on. Each valve opens and closes once per heartbeat, or about once every second. A beating heart contracts and relaxes. Contraction is called systole, and relaxing is called diastole. During systole, your ventricles contract, forcing blood into the vessels going to your lungs and body, much like ketchup being forced out of a squeeze bottle. The right ventricle contracts a little bit before the left ventricle does. Your ventricles then relax during diastole and are filled with blood coming from the upper chambers, the left and right atria. Then the cycle starts over again. Your heart is nourished by blood too. Blood vessels called coronary arteries extend over the surface of your heart and branch into smaller capillaries. Here you can see just the network of blood vessels that feed your heart with oxygen-rich blood. Your heart also has electrical wiring, which keeps it beating. Electrical impulses begin high in the right atrium and travel through specialized pathways to the ventricles, delivering the signal to pump. The conduction system keeps your heart beating in a coordinated and normal rhythm, which in turn keeps blood circulating. The continuous exchange of oxygen-rich blood with oxygen-poor blood is what keeps you alive.
Okay, welcome back to the video. So here we do the diagram, circulatory system.
So as you can see, the heart is the main chamber. Another interesting thing is that the heart is very close to the lungs. So the oxygen carbon dioxide transfer takes place very quickly, and from there the blood goes to the brain, the blood goes to the liver, the blood goes to small intestine. So the red arrow is the oxygen, and the blue arrow is the carbon dioxide that is coming back from everywhere back into the heart. Okay, so draw this diagram.
Why is the circulatory system important? It's important because you write why. So how can we take care of our circulatory system? We can take care of our circulatory system by, let me continue.
Yeah. So think about it. Think about what food is good for your circulatory system. Think about exercise. When you go to the gym, the machine has a button called cardio. So think, how can you do cardio exercises? Okay, and try to answer the two questions.
So draw this in a A4 paper, and write down whatever you learned about blood.
And try to, again, for reflective, try to think about what is important to maintain your circulatory system, which is the most important organ in the body, the circulatory system, which gases come in and out of the body as well. Okay.
So write the vocabulary in your notebook in English and Thai. Most of them we wrote already in Thai this time because it's very hard vocabulary. Then complete the exercises on your notebook.
And finally do the thinking tool, which is drawing the diagram of the circulatory system. Okay.
Okay, see you next time for the next topic.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.